know Dmitry very well. You see him in the sparring, you him in the training camp. How many gears he has more to fight those best fighters? Because we all know he wants to fight better beers. We heard Canelo, we heard Gvozdyk, whoever. But how much better he can be? Is he one of those fighters who needs the bigger opposition to fight better?
Most fighters are like that, you know. And when there's going to be an opponent in front of him who wants to take his belt, it's going to be a totally different fight. And if he fights Gvozdyk or Beterbiev or Kovalev or Canelo or whoever, these guys are going to come to try to win the fight. And then that's going to be a totally different story. Like Kathy just said, they're going to engage, and that's going to give Dmitry the opportunities to do what he does.
Did you see this way of fighting even better than he fights right now in the training camp or in sparring from him?
He does what he does in the fight. He does all his life, I believe. You know, he's been doing that since his first professional fight. Some people don't realize that. Some people are like, oh, you know, Dmitry has lost confidence, or Dmitry is not the same, or he's not punching like he used to. No, he's done this since the first sparring in the pros. And like for me, like as a fan, I love knockouts, but I hate a lot more when my fighters lose. So I don't really care. You know, the fans today, they were not disappointed with Dmitry not knocking them out. A lot of the fans there, they want to see Gvozdyk Bivol, and so do I. And that's going to be a real fight, and that's going to be exciting. But I don't even think Gvozdyk is going to go past Beterbiev. I think he's going to get knocked out in that fight. And that's when the fans are going to be disappointed, because their fighter, you know, it's not going to be a disappointment of their fighter not getting a win by knockout. One of those guys, I think, is going to be on the ground. I mean, it's a 50-50 fight, and it's going to be a real fight. But for me, as Dmitry's manager and part of Dmitry's team, it's more important that he wins every time. I hope he wins as many times as Floyd Mayweather and becomes the biggest fighter in this era. And that's what it's about.
Thank you.
Dmitry, another fighter at light heavy who's having issues finding opponents, another good fighter, Pivotal Ramirez, Zurdo Ramirez. I know he's top ranked, which is kind of ESPN, you're on the zone, but being that you guys both want a high profile fight, a big name at light heavyweight, do you think that'd be possible to make sooner than later?
I hope it could be made, and I think it will be a better fight for me, and because he was a champion in super middleweight, and I understand he wanna be the champion again in light heavyweight, and he will try to do everything for victory. And this fight, I think, will be great for boxing fans.
Is that, I mean, I feel like he's probably the biggest name in the division who's not tied up right now. Kovalev has a fight in November, Gvozdyk and Beterbiev are fighting next week. I mean, is there another name that you feel that maybe is above his?
If he wanna fight for my, I just say, if he wanna fight for my belt, I will be glad to give him a chance to fight for my belt. For my next fight in when we can.
February. We
February.
asked for him.
Yeah,
for
why
this fight.
not? Why not?
He was in training camp. We asked him to fight Ramirez for this fight. He said in an interview he wants to fight Bivol. We asked Eric Botcher, the matchmaker, said we'll fight Gilberto Ramirez this fight. Not as many fighters as you think want to fight whoever. It's actually not true. Castillo didn't have fights for a long time after Marcus Brown with anybody, not because Castillo didn't want it. It's because most people don't want to fight Castillo. Most people don't want to fight Chalemba. One guy, Marcus Brown, wanted to fight Pascal, got knocked out. He had the opportunity to fight Dmitry Bivol for a couple $1 million right there, you know. And a lot of these guys, they don't really want to fight anybody. It just seems like they want to fight anybody. Gilberto Ramirez, we know him really well, and he's champion. You know?
I know him. He's a good guy. We know each other. We spar each other, and I respect him like a person. He's a good person. Like a boxer, I respect him. And this guy really deserves a chance to fight for belt and light heavyweight.
When was that sparring? Can you talk to us about what you remember from that?
No, I don't want to talk about this fight.
Дмитрий, в бою